Hey guys, what's up? It's PkmariO. Remember this video? Yeah, well, that was Backthrow, the overpowered amiibo god. Um, well, actually, not anymore, because, um, I've decided that maybe having an overpowered amiibo isn't exactly the best for Backthrow. I do have my reasons, though. Um, First off, you might be wondering why exactly I put back throw up against Ryu of all of my amiibo. Why couldn't it have been Little Mac? Why couldn't it have been any of the other really strong amiibo that I had? Well, it's because Ryu, he's not exactly the strongest amiibo that I have, but he is somewhere within my top 20 or maybe even top 10 strongest, and he probably has he's probably the most balanced, in my opinion, of all of the top tier amiibo in my collection because, yeah, he doesn't have any overwhelming strengths, but he's not weak in any way at all, and I just felt that a balanced opponent would make it a fair fight. Well, I've decided that maybe it isn't a fair fight. Um, I'll confess this one thing. When I was training my Ness amiibo, um, I actually got it the day that I went to a friend's house, and I sort of have this friendly rivalry with these two guys who train amiibos, and we see who's the better trainer, who has the more superior amiibo, and yeah, it's just sort of a friendly competition that we have, and well, I wanted Ness to be the best that he could, and seeing as how I was training him there, I took their best amiibo while they weren't in the room and started putting training Ness up against their strongest amiibo characters, and I feel as though it would be unfair for them because Ness didn't beat because part of what contributed to his victory would be that he would just know how to fight those characters, but also because of another thing that I want to confess. Back throw has has well, here's the thing. In quite a few amiibo tournaments, there's debate over the critical hit badge, and besides, it's sort of hit or miss because depending on which amiibo you equip it on, it will. Sometimes they might not properly utilize it, and therefore you just wasted a hard earned badge. Or the other extreme opposite, it might make them extremely overpowered. There are a few tournaments out there where you can put the critical hit badge on them, but some of them, like the Ami Brawl, they have a strict rule that you can't equip it on any S tier amiibo, so you can't equip it on Ness, you can't put it on Little Mac, you can't do it with Ganondorf or Bowser. Anyone who's considered an S tier amiibo, you can't equip a critical hit badge on them. And, well, Ness would be banned if he had. Back throw over here would be banned if he had one critical hit badge. But he has two critical hit badges, and I feel that this is way overpowered, and alongside that, he has a crazy amount of attack power and a crazy amount of defense power, and as sort of a catch, he isn't quite as fast as the other amiibo, but he hits like a tank. He hits like 10 tanks, actually. And, well, I just feel as though this would be unfair to continue going like this, and, well, also, part of the reason why I cancelled the amiibo tournament was because it was sort of time consuming, and on top of that, I got some new amiibo for Christmas, so I wanted to include those in the tournament. But also part of it was because of back throw, and due to his high amount of damage output, it would be really hard for any other amiibo to go up against him, because an uncharged bat does at least 80% damage. The most I've ever seen his bat do is around 180, and on average I've seen him do 130% with his baseball bat. It's a really unfair status, and there's been matches where he can just destroy his opponent with 4 moves. Yeah, 4 moves. One of which is back throw, which is why I named him that. But a couple of my new amiibo are able to beat him, but that's for different reasoning. And the thing is, he'll be powerful the first match up against other powerful opponents, but the second match, they'll learn a strategy, and well, he'll just not do good, so it goes from one extreme to another in a lot of cases. And, well, also, like I said, he wouldn't be allowed at tournaments. The tournaments that I host, and I'll try to make a dedicated tournament without canceling it, but, normally, he would probably just easily take the victory, because of his high damage output, or he could lose. I don't know. I never got that far into the tournament for such a thing to occur. So, to end off this video, I'm going to show you guys that I'm going to reset back throw. So, here we have the amiibo, of course, Super Smash Brothers on the TV, and here we have the Wii U gamepad, the amiibo portal. So I'm setting back throw on there. As you can see, it says reset back throw or something like that. Improved launch ability, that's another thing that he had. So he had 53 speed, 49 defense, and minus 124 speed. Or I said something wrong, but you guys get the idea. And he had improved launch ability, and as you can see here, the 2 critical hits that I was talking about. So we're going to reset back throw. And there we go. Yeah, so I'm doing this for his own good. I'm doing it for the good of all of my other amiibo over here. And I'm doing it so that way it's fair for my other amiibo, it's fair for my friend's amiibo, it's fair for any amiibo that back throw goes up against. So yeah, that's going to end this video, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.